Hi everyone, in this video we will be solving challenge for day 8 for Advent of Cyber 2024. Name of the challenge is Shellcodes of the World Unite. And this challenge is related to shellcode, how to execute shellcode in Windows, how to generate shellcode, how to use shellcode to get a reverse shell. So let's see. You can read the story. This is the poem. Glitch the hacker, clever yet distrusted, wrote a script with skills finally adjusted. Shellcode magic to his home it would send, where secrets of where will he would carefully penned. Glitch, a skilled misunderstood hacker, was prepping for a tech conference. He was eager to share his shellcode script that remotely accessed his home system. As he worked, he noticed mere malware's henchmen lurking nearby. They are wasting their time. I don't have anything they would want, Glitch chuckled. He didn't realize that hidden in his home system was something they desperately sought. A research paper he wrote on Werewolf's defenses, a treasure mere malware was eager to obtain. These are the learning objectives. Grasp the fundamentals of writing shellcode, generate shellcode for reverse shell, executing the shellcode with PowerShell. So you need to click on the start machine and you will be getting a Windows machine for this challenge. The IP address of the machine is this. Username and password is this. I am using VPN, so I will be connecting to the machine using RDP. Three three 8 9. VPN is not connected. Try again. Username is glitch. Password is password. And we are connected. Okay. A reverse shell to his system so tight he planned to showcase at the tech conference night. Again a poem. Eager to share how his shellcode could impress, he aimed to enlighten, to teach and progress. So these are some of the definitions you need to know. What is a shellcode? Shellcode is a piece of code written in assembly. Um, so you can do anything with assembly as well. It is just in shellcode is just a piece of code which is written in assembly language, that is low level language. Um, so you can it is a code like in any other language. It is just uh, not written in a high level language like C, C++ or Python. PowerShell, you already know what is PowerShell. PowerShell is command line utility which comes with Windows. You can install it in Linux as well, but it was originally created for Windows. It allows you to run commands. Uh, you can run .NET binaries directly within PowerShell as well. So it is tightly integrated with .NET. Windows Defender is antivirus. Windows API. So these are some common functions which are provided by the Windows. So you can use these pre-built functions to do things in the Windows. So for example, there is a DLL file which is kernel32.dll. It contains functions which are used to perform operations in Windows. Some of the functions are these: VirtualAlloc, CreateThread, WaitForSingleObject. You can go to Microsoft documentation for learning about Windows API if you are interested. Accessing Windows API through PowerShell reflection. So PowerShell has a very good feature known as PowerShell reflection, which allows you to access the Windows API directly via PowerShell. So you don't need to create a .NET binary. You can directly use PowerShell script and access Windows API functions. So which is good for attackers. So because if you are able to access Windows API functions directly from PowerShell, you can embed uh, this particular functionality, which is reflection, directly into your PowerShell script. And we already know we can execute PowerShell script remotely, not exactly remotely, I mean using IEX and download web string, so which will allow you effectively to directly download the remotely the PowerShell script which is hosted remotely on a web server, for example, which is containing this code to execute Windows API, which can allow you to get a reverse shell or run commands in Windows. So reflection basically makes that thing easy. This is the scenario which we'll be looking into. So we will be having a attacker system, which will be our own system. In my case, it will be Kali Linux virtual machine. Then our victim is the Windows machine which we got in the lab. So we will be running a PowerShell script on the victim, and we'll be starting the listening on attacker machine, and we will get a reverse shell which will allow us to control this victim computer remotely from the attacker machine. So for this you need to have Metasploit already installed in your attacker machine. In my case, I have installed it. So msfvenom. So I have msfvenom already installed. If you don't have, you can install it. So first thing is generating the shellcode. For generating the shellcode, we are directly using msfvenom. msfvenom is a payload generator for Metasploit. It allows you to generate shellcode or multiple types of payload for multiple types of operating system. It can generate shellcodes for Android, Windows, macOS, etc. Linux as well. Others as well maybe, but I don't know about them. So for generating shellcode, we will be using this command -f PowerShell. In the last is for generating the shellcode in the PowerShell syntax. which can be used in PowerShell variable. So that is for -f. Now we need to change the attacker IP to our IP address. In my case, it is this 102354. L port also you can change to anything, 444 for example, and you click on enter. So this is the shellcode, this particular thing. Now if you want to like understand, so this is in hexadecimal format, you cannot read it, it is not readable. If you want to really read it, you can use ChatGPT or AI. I was trying to do this and I was able to read it. I will show you my prompt. So I was able to change this shellcode into like instructions using AI. Still it is not readable, but you can understand like which hexadecimal uh, thing is doing what. So for example, this 41 8 dB is EAX D word point or something. Still not readable, but you can at least now know which instruction is being used. 5D is for pop, RBP, 6A01 is for push, 0x1. So yes, you can use AI. Just tell the AI to convert it into instructions. You will be able to read it. Okay. Um, let's see next what is there. So we have generated it. These are some of the options which we have used. This is type of payload. Now for executing shellcode, this is the template which is provided. It is doing multiple things, so you can see the explanation. Script starts by defining few C# classes. These classes use DLL import attribute to load specific functions from the kernel 32 DLL, which is part of the Windows API. We are using these three specific functions. So first part, we are loading kernel 32 DLL, then this is for VirtualAlloc function, this is for WaitFor function, and the last thing is for creating a thread in the process, in the current process. Storing the shellcode in a byte array, and we will be storing the shellcode here in this particular variable, which is a byte array. Okay, so let me try to get a reversal. Copy this whole thing, copy, go to target machine, open PowerShell here, PowerShell ISC will work. Okay, we don't have admin permission, we don't need admin permission. I don't know why I clicked on that. Directly on this. By the way, Windows Defender is already disabled on this. If it is enabled, you will get a alert, virus detected. You cannot run malicious msfvenom payloads in Windows. So paste the thing here, and I need to paste my shellcode as well. Copy and paste here. I hope copy paste works. Yes, it is. Very good. Save, Control S. Let me save it in PowerShell with the name rev.ps1. Save. Next thing is to run this, but before running it I need to start listening. Threats found. So Windows Defender is not disabled in this, which is not good, and I don't know the password. Let me try this. PASSW D. No. Uh, let's try to do this step by step. Type wait for copy paste paste copy paste. Now the last part, copy let me start listening. and we got the reverse shell. So in order to get a reverse shell, run the commands line by line. If you save everything in a script, Defender will be able to detect it. So that is the idea here, how to defend, how to not get detected by a Defender. So uh, that is pretty much it. You can read the flag which is in the desktop. So let me read that. Yes, so yeah, that's it. I hope you learned something. I learned that it is better to run this line by line. If you save it in a script, it will get detected. Um, so I will make sure if I will use this, I will use this like um, typing it line by line, not in a single file. Uh, yeah, so that was the challenge 8. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.